Today I transform my living room into a bigger and broader space for my peppers and my plants to make more light, more space, make it, convenient for the plants so they can strive better. It's a better environment, bigger space. So I definitely, if you look behind me, you'll see that the shelves is much taller and the lights are transformed much better. Big up on yourself if you start to farm. We can only but try. Do not give up. 2026 has just begun and what should I say? We're inspired to grow. Start your own. Grow a seed. It's not easy at all, but perseverance is the key. This is the year to bloom, to transpire, to motivate and inspire, and make everything green. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and you will be seeing a lot more from my garden. I'll be teaching you a lot of my tips that I use to grow chochas, and I've got a lot here, a lot of white ones here. Chochas and my peppers, and I'm happy to say that the lights really has made such difference, because this has just been a few weeks and here is another one. So all my peppers, Scotch, Bonnet, and the habaneros, and I have labeled them properly. So that's another thing you need to do when you're doing your planting, is to make sure that you label. So I'm going to take you over and show you that yes, turn my house into a garden. I've turned my house into a farm. I've turned my house into massive potential for all my peppers. Yeah. Come on, let's do it together. Let me show you now. Last year I looked at my home differently. I didn't just see walls, pathways, and the front garden. I saw possibility. What started as a simple idea quickly became a transformation. Containers replaced ornaments, soil replaced space that was once went unused. Peppers grew where flowers once bloomed, and flowers still found their place alongside them. Scotch bonnet peppers, sweet peppers, leafy greens, and color everywhere. Even my gungo peas, which we called pigeon peas. This garden wasn't just about growing food. It was about reclaiming space, about proving that you don't need a land, you need vision. I turned my house into a living garden. From the front to the back, from containers to corner, people usually ignore. All you can see my seedlings, coming through. Some of the seedlings are just peeping through as well. There were lessons, patience, timing, and trust in the process. And now as I look back at everything that I grew here, I'm doing it again. This year, I'm repeating it bigger, wiser, and more intentional. More flowers. Even the cat stood with me right throughout. She never left me. Spice, you're such a darling. More flowers, more life. Because when you grow your own food, you grow confidence. You grow purpose. So I'm doing it all over again. Welcome to DW Garden, where wisdom grows. My peppers look so good. The young ones are coming on so good. Hello. You want to see how I am transforming my home into a garden? It's my greenhouse. So you see I grow thousands of peppers, right? Outside. That's my backyard garden. But because we're not in a tropical country and we need at least 3 to 6 months of sunshine, and it's winter now, so what I do, I plant my peppers indoors. But today I've got it in a small area, but I'm going to move them around. Yes, guess what? I have one of the shelves in the downstairs toilet, and I have this shelf. But It's getting bigger. Seriously, it'll get bigger. So I thought, let me bring the taller shelves out here. Then the lights, you know, more lights and more space and all of that. Then I can put this inside the downstairs because I have plans for it. So join me while I transform my little corner. Yeah, I have so many things going right here. I will take you around and show you. And this, if you look, I'm going to switch the grow lights on so you can see exactly what goes on here. So that's my corner that I grow all those nice lovely peppers that you see. Authentic real Jamaican peppers, different category of peppers, you know, all sort of thing. And magungo peas is another thing that grows here, you know. So let me show you, then I'll take you where. So this will no longer be like this, it's gonna be bigger. So let me show you around, okay? And I'm excited. You can hear the fan in the grow lights because that's part of the cooling system. So this is where all my Scotch bonnets are, right in this corner. So I'm going to move the shelves around. So I'm going to take these stuff out and I'm going to bring the taller shelves inside here. So you can see the young ones there. And I've got one inside here as well. There's one inside here that's just been sewn. So there's lights everywhere. But I'm going to take you and show you where I've got the other shelves. I can't keep myself steady, you know, but I don't want right. So in here is a taller shelf. You can see I've got so many stuff in here. I started making mess. I'm going to use a vacuum to vacuum as well. So I got all my chochas are in here. So they will be on the smaller shelves. And I have pre-filled some of my what you call it, containers already. So yeah, so let's move these chochas. They're not gonna like me moving them around, but this is where they are, and they will be back but on a smaller shelf. So this is what I had planned. This is what I had planned to store all my peppers. But for now, I'm gonna bring them nearer to the door where they can see more daylight, and it will be better for them. This, you know. So let's start the process now. So the process is I have to switch all the lights off, plug out, and reassemble everything back. So, yep. All put them right there. So the farming and gardening is never an easy thing, but if you have the love for it, the passion for it, it takes nothing. And you know what? My plants are like they're my family. They're like humans to me. So I don't think my house is too good for my plants as long as I'm going to keep my house clean. Look, it's cream carpet me have, but I know how to manage my my area. So yeah, so even this a chocho. You see this chocho here? That's a grow here too. So we're going to put these over there. They don't like moving, but I'm going to move them around. So put this over here. Something drop. Switch that light off. A lot of movements right now. It's not gonna take long because I know what I'm doing. I'll just unplug the main plug. So I have about 3 or 4 of these grow lights. They're very essential for growing. This can stay up here, so right. That can stay right there, so. And I have this is a gully bean. You know gully bean? Hopefully come next year, we have gully bean. So let's put this right there. So you see, once you know what you're doing, it's not gonna take long. So if I move this out, So this is one of the shelves. So this is a shelf I'm going to put in the downstairs loo, and I'm going to bring the other shelf here. But before I do, hold on. I'm going to vacuum the area before I do. So yeah, one of the things I have to do is make sure that I keep the place clean. So even though I have the things inside, I am a clean freak. So I'm not gonna just leave my house up, you know. I have plastic on the floor to protect the floor. See, I'm on the floor making sure I get every little fridge out corner. Vacuum. I love my house and I love my garden. I love my plants, but it's hard work, but I persevere. And this year is bigger and better things. I'm going to sow, I'm going to pivot, I'm going to make sure my peppers, all my exotic peppers are, you know, get the best treatment. So, as I said, you look, it's cream carpet, man. See? Cream carpet. Yeah. I'm coming with the shelf. It's a taller shelf that will hold all my peppers. Oh my God, guys, it's a lot of work. Look, it's a lot of work. So I'm putting this in here. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, it's the same size. So we shouldn't have any problem, not you? Oh my God, hold on. It look like it a little bit wider. Let's have to move this down now. Oh, it's a little bit, it's supposed to be the same size, you know? I don't know what happened. It's supposed to be the same size because I measured it. But we have to go put this, move things around in here now. I want you to see all that I have to go through for all my peppers. Hold on. Hold on. See, this is my unit that I use as well. So I think that's better now. So that goes in much better. Oh, yes. Guess what? I need to put the plastic down. I need to put the plastic down on the ground. So this, I put the plastic on the floor. So if there's any water or anything, it protects the carpet. Right? So just to let you know what I have to do. Right. See, let me show you. So this is the cover for the greenhouse, but I'm only using the shelves. So I'm just showing you that I put the I make sure I have some form of coverage on the floor because it's cream carpet. Look, you see, cream carpet. I don't want to make no mess on there. So right, let me go and put the shelf on now. Let's continue doing the work. So we're gonna put this in the corner. Oh, so there's it. And then so we got the shelves on here. And it's done. I just need to fix up something. Right, so the floor is protected now, and there is all the shelves is there. So it's in the corner there. It's much higher than the grow lights can sit on top on each shelf. And so yes, so 1, 2, 3. I'm going to, so they can sit right in the corner, and they will give all my peppers the right light they need for germination and all of that. I want to make sure that, yes, so I need to get everything all okay. I'll get one of the lights. Hold on. When you're doing this kind of stuff as well, you definitely need extension cords. The length of the I'm gonna get something to hold on to that. What I'm doing. So right, so you see that now? I'm gonna get on with it and show you basically. So here are some of the plants that already been germinated and have about, look at this one, have enough leaf. Give it a few months and you're going to see a lot of leaves on this one. So I'm just going to show you what's going on right here. Right. So I'm going to set it up, and then you can see what you get to, have an idea of what I have to go through. It's not easy. It's never easy, and that's how life is. But yes, as my babies. Right, so I haven't put this on I just leave this on the side here. So that's my green chocho. And let me go and get the rest. There's another few things that I'm growing as well. So I have a lot of babies to look after. So yes, let me put this up here. Whole setup. Right, so transforming my home into my allotment. Call it allotment, my garden, my farm. We're going to bloom. We're going to, transpire, transcend. We're going to inspire. We're going to plant a lot of peppers. This year, I have so many exotic peppers that I want to grow, and I want to take you with me. So I'm showing you the setup, how I'm transforming this area into my DW garden, and I'm sure you will love it. So, and I will definitely be showing you how I grow my seeds and all of that. So look out for that. Right, let me go and set this up now, and then you see the full how I set this up in the end. Hold on. It's finally done. So today I transform my living room into a bigger and broader space for my peppers and my plants, to make more light, more space, make it, convenient for the plants so they can strive better. It's a better environment, bigger space. So I definitely, if you look behind me, you'll see that the shelves is much taller and the lights are transformed much better. So I am going to come off the camera and show you what I've done behind. So listen, guys, listen. Big up on yourself if you want to start to farm. We can only but try. Do not give up. 2026 has just begun, and we're inspired to grow. Start your own. Grow a seed. It's not easy at all, but perseverance is the key. This is the year to bloom, to transpire, to motivate and inspire, and make everything green. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and you will be seeing a lot more from my garden. I'll be teaching you a lot of my tips that I use to grow chochas, and I've got a lot here, a lot of white ones here. Chochas, and and my peppers. And I'm happy to say that the lights really has made such difference, because this has just been a few weeks, and here is another one. So all my peppers, Scotch bonnet and the habaneros, and I have labeled them properly. So that's another thing you need to do when you're doing your planting, is to make sure that you label. So I'm going to take you over and show you that yes, turn my house into a garden. I've turned my house into a farm. I've turned my house into massive potential for all my peppers. Yeah. Come on, let's do it together. Let me show you now. Welcome to my DW garden. Nothing but inspiration, but growth, but bloom, but life, love. This is what you get right in this corner until it's time to go outside. So I'm in my house. I've transformed it into a massive pepper farm. You don't see nothing yet? Give it a few months, then you'll see. Come along, ride with me. This is a chocho, ready to go outside. You see? Very pretty. And there is my pepper. That's a habanero. I've got Scotch bonnet over here. I can show you. Where's my Scotches? Look. There's my Scotches. They're pretty, innit? Look, they're very... Let me make sure I find one I can show you. I think I've got one here that has 8 leaves. Yes. Look at this one. You can know the difference with the Scotch bonnet because their leaves are broader. So yes, come with me, guys. Come on the ride. 2026 has just begun, and I'm ready. I'm vigor. I'm vam to go. Yes, pepper chocho. Have you seen what I'm growing? Have you seen what I'm growing? I'm growing a lot. So, what better way? Let me show you. So I'm going to show you with the lights on. So these are the shells from the greenhouse. So if you look, the cover is at the bottom. I've put that there to protect the carpet. And I've got young seedlings. You can see they're young seedlings. And there is the grow light and the heated mats. Once they're germinated, I remove the mat and just allow the light to do its job. So yes, you will see a lot more. So this is what it looks like now. I'll turn the lights off. Off, and then you can see it much better. You see, so that's the habanero that's starting, and these are the, hold on, let's see if you can see, these are the Scotch pepper lemon. You can see better. Gungo peas, Scotch bonnet. Here we go, ready to go. Yeah, where did I put that one? Oh, there's one here. So that's my little farm inside the house. Transformation, organic, farming, gardening, you name it. You know, chocho, Scotch bonnet pepper, Jamaica Scotch bonnet pepper, the Jamaica gungo peas. You got the grow lights. You got chochos here. Look at that chocho. Everything is growing. Heated mat. You know, these are some young seedlings here that is coming up soon, ready to start. Look, I think some of them have their true leaves already. We'll talk more about that. There's so many aspects that I will definitely teach you, bring you along. So this is it, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope that this video has inspired you to grow your seed to harvest. And this is a proof that you don't need a big farm to plant your peppers, so you can grow bold Jamaican Scotch bonnet peppers with full of a lot of flavors. All you need is care, patience, a little passion, and your peppers can thrive right in your home. These peppers have big heat, bold flavor, grown inside the home, then taken outside. This is the proof. Rooted in Jamaican tradition, grown in your home turned garden. Real Scotch bonnet peppers, real flavor, real results.